Oh my God, I just totally got catfished. He looks absolutely nothing like his picture.
So I found out the guy that I've been dating is married with kids. His wife just reached out to me.
Welcome to the meat market. The single scene is a slaughterhouse and we are here to devour it. We are your hosts. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Jess.
And today, sizzling single is Jill. Welcome.
Thank
you.
I
stalked all your social media platforms and I love that you work hard, but you play harder. I love that about you. There's so many videos of you just busting your ass in the gym, and I know you do real estate, but then there's videos of you snowboarding, drinking a cocktail.
Yes.
I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, I like to work hard, but play harder.
Yeah. So you do real estate? Is that your...
I do. That's probably primary job was real estate, and then I also work for a security company as an event coordinator, and then I also manage some properties.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You must be busy.
I stay busy.
Yeah.
I stay really busy.
So being a real estate agent, do you have any crazy... I bet a lot of clients hit on you, no?
They do, but it's a little bit on the scarier side, not so much like fun flirty. I had like one situation that was wild, but for the most part, I would say most people are pretty respectful. They can separate work Jill from play Jill. So I would say it's pretty professional for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll never be able to have a real estate agent on without me thinking of hooking up at an open house.
Oh my God.
Have you ever had anybody try to proposition you
Oh,
at
for
an
sure.
open house?
I mean, yeah, showings, open houses.
What?
Yeah, I've had some insane situations, but at the end of the day, my license is on the line, so I
Yeah.
have to be.
Not worth risking it.
Yeah, it's definitely not worth risking it, and plus, it's just overplayed. Everyone thinks of that. Everyone thinks of the realtor like that. So,
Like, how does one approach, like, thank you for showing me this home, want to show me something else?
guys are insane.
Like, what the hell?
Yes, guys
They
are
have no
insane.
shame.
They have no shame. They'll say anything. Yeah, I've heard it all. It's wild.
It's crazy. I'm watching Selling the OC right now, and it's like the whole scandal is like the girl who's supposedly slept with people to get listings and things like that. So it's just like so crazy. I feel like the real estate world is wild.
I can't really speak on how the real estate market is with females here in Arizona. I don't know how it is in like Beverly Hills, Selling Sunset, stuff like that. I'm kind of a tough critic. I haven't seen too much of the show, but what I've seen, I'm like, do they really have their licenses? Do they even know what they're talking about? What are they doing here? Like, it's all for like TV and show.
I always wonder that too.
Yeah.
Well, they have their licenses, but I think that there has been like deep dives into the history of their sales, and it's not as
They have one sale.
Yeah.
One closing.
I think it's not as much as they make it seem like on the show.
Right,
sure.
What's
exactly.
like, what is that show? The Servers? Vanderpump?
Oh, Vanderpump.
Are they really
for sure.
servers? Do they, or is that just fake? Are they just staging to serve? Do they actually serve customers? I've always wondered that.
I don't know. We should find out.
I
They have one here now. The Vanderpump. They have a.
They
Oh,
do.
do they really?
They have the restaurant here.
And
Scottsdale?
Yeah, we should go.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
No.
We're gonna have this over cocktails.
Yeah, they do. I've been to this, I don't know. I think it's still open. The one in California
LA.
or wherever it is. Yeah, and none of the servers that were on the show
I've been
at
there
that
too, and they weren't
time
there. I'm like,
were
do they really
there.
work
It was years
here?
ago, but yeah, I don't know.
They were probably atmosphere a lot of times, and you'll see it with parties here. Just like the atmosphere, people like clearly
Yeah.
they're not just here at this party. They are for a reason.
So you're very active, whether it's fitness or snowboarding. Is that important to you in a partner? They have to be just as active
For
as you?
sure.
Yeah.
I've tried like dating guys or going out with guys that we don't share those similar interests, and it's never gonna work. Like my social media portrays like snowboarding and working out, but those are things I do for me. So I don't necessarily think my partner has to do them with me, but just like a commonality, like a common interest. Like the way that I love animals and like I have a rescue dog and all these things. Like those are important to me, but I don't necessarily need them in a partner, I think. Just kind of have the common interests to be able to like go out and do things and travel. And like I want to like travel the world and see more countries than I've already seen. And I cannot be with somebody. That's probably my number one. I can't be with somebody that's like never gonna leave the United States.
It doesn't have
Could
a
never.
passport.
Doesn't have a passport. Couldn't be me. Never. I can't do it.
Would it give you the ick? Okay, I'm going to
Yes.
give you a
Whatever you're
scenario.
gonna say, yes.
No, I'm going to give you.
This is why I'm single. I get the ick so bad. It's a me problem. It's a me. I know it's me. It's okay.
Same. Would it give you the ick? So I asked this because I recently had a situation. If you and a new guy were going snowboarding, say,
Oof.
and he tells you like that he knows how to snowboard and he's been snowboarding before, right? So he's not a newbie. You're not expecting him to be brand new, right? And then you get out there and he's like terrible. Would that give you the
because he
ick?
lied to me. That's
Okay.
a lie. Just be like, I've never been, and I'd be like, I'd be happy to show you some pointers.
Right.
So I've been snowboarding since I was like 12. So I'd rather them be honest. I'd be like, don't lie to try and impress me. I don't expect you to be Shaun White. Like, just tell me, be like, hey, I've maybe gone like one time, and I think I would like that a little bit more. Like, okay, cool. I can coach you if you want, or we can put you in lessons and I'll have a great day. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, it
Lie.
is, right?
He lied.
Right?
Do you ski as well or just snowboard?
I skied 1 year, I think I was like 12, and then I was like, these snowboarders are way cooler.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to wear the baggy clothes. I want to be shredding some gnar and do all the cool snowboarder stuff. So I've been snowboarding since I was probably
Doesn't
like
that
13.
suck how that, is it Lindsey Vonn and how she had that leg injury and they thought they might have to amputate her leg and she's a skier. Like that would be devastating.
I mean, decorated Olympic champion. Like, she's incredible and like massive injury.
Like your worst nightmare.
Yeah. It's career ending. So hopefully she's even like able to walk again. That's horrible.
Right. Yeah. So you like to travel like internationally?
I do.
That's
probably
awesome.
the thing that I live most for. I'm most passionate about that for sure.
There was a guy that came on the show that I was wanting to hook her up with, but he's afraid of planes. So that was a deal breaker.
Oh, well, that'll never work.
She was like, nope, can't do it.
That will never work ever. That's unfortunate. Yeah, no, I love to travel.
Where's your favorite place?
Oh, I suck at this question. I think my favorite have been where I've been the most uncomfortable. I would say maybe like China. It was never on like my to-do list. I never had it on like my must-see. Like I had like Italy up there and I had Greece and all these things and all these wonderful places that I loved. But I think China, because it was so uncomfortable and it was such a different
It's so different,
culture and nobody was speaking English and you had to like really immerse yourself, and the food was so drastically different, and the music and the nightlife scene, it was really cool. Like, it was so uncomfortable that it was like, this is a really great opportunity. I'm not sure I'll be able to get there again. Like, I have a 10-year visa, so that's cool, but I don't know when that's next on my list. Like, I have so many other places.
What made you go to China?
Oof, it had to do with a man.
I was just going to ask if you've had travel
It had
romances.
to do with a man. Ew. That's a great story. I was in Bali on a friend's trip. We had gone to Thailand for a week and then Bali for a week. And we were at this day pool party, and I see this man. He's like 6'8", and I was like, "Woo!" Nobody over there is like that tall. So I see him, and we kind of like start talking, and he's got an accent. I was like, "Oh wow, where are you from?" And he was like, "Brazil." And I was like, "Ooh, red flag immediate. This is immediate. I love it. I'm in. I'm in." I went fishing and I caught him. I'm in. He's from Brazil. He plays soccer in China. So that's like red flag number 2. He's an athlete. So he's from Brazil and then he played soccer.
Literally a walking red flag.
And I was like, amazing. I'm in.
Yes, please.
I love it. Again, this is a me problem. I know it's my problem. And so we ended up hanging out the rest of the week, and we would go out with their friend group at night, and we would go to dinner, and then we would go like dancing at like the clubs and stuff. We had so much fun with their friend group, and I really liked this guy, and we were having fun. He's like, "You should come to China." He's like, "After this, I go back to China. I live in Beijing." And I was like, "Well, I'm not going to go by myself. Like, I want to bring my friends." And he was like, "Okay, cool." So he flew my friends and I to China, like 5 of us.
What?
Yeah, so we all go to China, and it puts us up in like a nice hotel, like the Hilton over there in like downtown Beijing, like really great, like amazing. And he ends up being married, which he didn't have like social media, didn't have a ring,
God.
all these things I find out right before the trip. And I was like, "You guys, like, I don't want to hang out with this guy anymore, but I still want to go to China." And they were like, "Okay, well, let's all just go on this trip," because they already got the hotel, they already got the flights, like, let's just go. So we ended up going, and we had a great time, and like we barely hung out with him, we barely saw him. His friends were amazing. Like, his friends were like normal people, like business people. Some were in school, some were owned restaurants. Like, they were just like normal, and there was like this small like little Brazilian group living in China. And his friends were great. Like, I loved them. So I've stayed connected with them to this day, but I saw him maybe like once or twice.
How did you find out he was married?
Some crazy things kind of started happening to me. I think she found me. So what I ended up finding out is she had a private investigator on him when he was in Bali, like taking pictures.
Wow.
So then I got pictures sent to me of the two of us. And like, then he ends up, I confront him about it, and he ends up like telling me. And the whole thing was like insane. I ended up getting like my identity hacked and all sorts of things happened. And I was like, it was in the same time frame. And I was like, man, maybe this was her. And I don't remember if I had a conversation with her. I was like, "I do not want your married husband." I was like, "Here for a good time, not a long time, girl." Like, I did not know. It is what it is. But I ended up going to China. It was great. Had a good time.
So he has a history of doing that. He's
He's a hot
scandalous.
mess. Yeah, I ended up like blocking him. And then like I think years later, my friends and I were like brought him up like laughing at the whole situation, being like, this guy's nuts. And like he was like divorced from that girl and like married to another one and then divorced from her and like just all over the place, babies everywhere. And I was just like,
I
what?
can imagine.
Crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, so I went to China. China was fun.
How did you like the food? Because it's very different than like American Chinese food,
different.
right? Completely different.
It's completely different than American food. And I would say the same about Thai food, my experiences in Thailand. I think it's fantastic. I think it's very different. So you have to go into it with an open mind. Definitely very, very different is the best way I can describe it. It was interesting.
Now, you like country music?
I do. I'm from Oklahoma.
Oh, are you from Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that's kind of born and raised, and I moved out here, and I kind of not really like let go of my countryside, but just kind of like left it in the past. And then I kind of started bringing my boots out again, and I've been wearing all my boots and listen to country music. But I listen to a different kind of country music, though. We call it like red dirt, Texas country. It's very different from like Nashville country. So I'm not being a hater. The Nashville country is whatever. But I like bands like Eli Young Band, like Josh Abbott Band, Randy Rogers, like very different sound. Like Zach Bryan is kind of like a red dirt sound. Like Pat Green, like these are all like bands like back in the day. But it's very different from the country music out here. So it's like, eh.
Do you line dance? Do you country dance?
So I two-step. I know some line dances, but I more so two-step. And what they do out here is really interesting. Because when I moved out here, I was like, what are they doing? I guess it's called like country swing. It's so different from like a Texas two-step or, I mean, we call it that in Oklahoma too. It's like just two-stepping or Texas two-step. And like Ella Langley sings about it in like her new song. Like she's from Texas, I can tell. It's literally we dance different than they do like out here in like West Coast and stuff. It's odd. So every time I'm like, I still haven't learned it.
Do you like a country man, a country boy?
Ugh.
Not
I
your cup of
used
tea?
to, and then I quit them for a long time, and now I'm circling back, and I still hate it. But at least I'm giving another opportunity, so I'll probably quit them soon. I just always like to try to like recycle different types of men to see if maybe it'll work this time.
Do you have a type?
Pretty.
Yeah.
That's my downfall. I find like the most handsome man in the room, and I try to find like the tallest, most handsome. I don't really care about like money thing. Like I have 3 jobs. Like I don't really care. I'm not looking for a man to like take care of me. It's more so that's my downfall. That's why I'm single. So I know this, but.
So what are your other deal breakers? What else gives you the ick?
Oh my gosh. I can't do dating apps. Like I've tried them before, but I have to see somebody in person. Like mannerisms. And how like they were like treat somebody. Like I get the ick really bad if a guy were to like treat like somebody working in a restaurant like disrespectfully or like treat like a woman disrespectfully. I don't know. Like I just have to like see them like out in the wild, which is hard. Because it's like where in the wild are we going to meet them? That's one, age appropriate for myself. B, aligning with where I am in life. So I don't know. It's just like a roulette these days. But
So where do you meet people if you're not on the apps? Bars?
I'm pretty social.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to, a lot of my friends are thankfully in like similar situations. They're a little bit younger, but they're probably in like similar life situations, whether they're from the Midwest or they live out here. Like we don't have kids yet. I don't have a husband, stuff like that. So concerts, sporting events, like I still go out. I'm probably still in all the places I shouldn't be, but I'm there.
Have you been married before?
No.
No. Have you had long-term
yeah.
relationships though? Yeah.
I had we could call him like an ex-fiance. He had the ring. He was about to propose. It was right before I turned 30. And then I had like a pre midlife crisis. And
So you ended it?
I ended it. Yeah. Right. Like literally right before he proposed. But we're still great friends. Like it was just one of those things. It wasn't that the love wasn't there. It was a matter of he wanted to stay in Oklahoma and I wanted to like be out in the world. And he's already traveled the world. He's from San Diego, LA area. Like he's lived a wild life and he's a little bit older. And so he likes the slower lifestyle of Oklahoma City. And I was like, I want to go out and do all the things. Like just because I'm turning 30 doesn't mean like I'm ready to slow down.
Are you from Oklahoma City?
I'm from Tulsa.
Okay.
Yeah.
I drove through Oklahoma City this summer, and
how was it?
is a shithole.
Hey, we've come a long way. We have the Thunder.
At least where the whatever interstate
NBA champs, the Thunder.
whatever
Hello.
interstate it was that we drove. Is it
Man.
35?
Well, were you going north or south? North and south is 35.
Yes, going south from Iowa to Dallas.
Yeah.
And
you were on the 35.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
there's some highlights in there. There's like a ham sandwich you can get. Did you see the billboards for the ham sandwiches?
I don't.
It's famous. They're like red and white. It's famous. You'll
what
have to
they're
go
known for.
back.
Ham
Famous
sandwiches.
You'll have to go back. For
I will.
They're so uneventful too. It's like the most basic ham sandwich, but it's like a joke because there's a million of these billboards that say like ham sandwich. I think it's like Robertson's ham sandwiches.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That is so funny.
It's uneventful, but
That's so funny. Yeah, no, I just remember seeing like the OKC, the Thunder
yeah, that's our
billboard,
pride and joy.
and that's it. And it was
Yeah.
like that's all they have here, literally.
They have come a long way. It's near and dear to my heart. So I'm from Tulsa, and then I moved to Norman. I graduated from the University of Oklahoma, and then after that, I moved to Texas. Lived in Texas for a little while. Moved back to Oklahoma. Lived in Oklahoma City like 8 years. So I probably have more love for OKC because that's where I spent my adult life, and my childhood was Tulsa. So I don't really know it as well, but we've come a long way.
Yeah, and I'm sure if you get
We're a
off
small
of the,
market
That's what
city.
I think. I'm sure if you get off of the interstate, there are nice
Yes, you
areas.
got- yeah, you
but
gotta get
it
off the
was
interstate.
one of those things. Like I was driving with my mom,
Yeah.
and we were like, "Well, where should we stop? Where should we get out? Where should we do this?" And we're like, "Oh, well, Oklahoma City's on the way. Maybe we'll stop there." And
my
we're kind of
God.
driving through, and my mom's like, "Let's just keep driving."
Oh no! See, it's one of those cities you do kind of need to know somebody that lives there to show you around because there's some
Yeah.
really cool stuff. It's a gem. So now that I've lived in Phoenix for like 7 years, I'm like I miss the quaintness and the cuteness of like a smaller, like in like the city and like the burbs. I think we have like 1 million there, which is pretty substantial. Definitely nothing compared to Phoenix, but it's cute. It's quaint. I miss it sometimes.
But don't like a lot of cities from the freeway look crappy? Like Phoenix
Oh,
kind of
for
looks
sure.
ghetto,
If you're
you know?
taking the 17, like
Right,
if you're going south on the
exactly.
17, like Phoenix seems like a shithole
It seems like a
too.
shithole, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true. I will say OKC skyline, you like blink and you miss it. It's we have like one big tower.
Do you want to get married and have kids? What are you
I
looking
do.
for? You
I'm a lover girl at heart. Despite everything I've said today, I'm a lover girl. I do. I live such a good life and I'm so happy. So it's like a weird dichotomy of I'm so happy single because I provide everything I want for myself. So I'm not looking to be fulfilled by a man. I want somebody to bring something to the table. Like I'm not talking like financials. I'm talking just like add to my life, like whether it's sharing the joy and the passion of like traveling or wanting to have kids. I don't want to have kids with just anybody because I'm getting older. Like I want you to be like a father. I want you to be present. Like if I wanted to go have a kid, I could do it by myself, and I don't want to do that. Like that's a lot of work. I'd rather continue living my life and have fun.
Do you have any disaster date stories? Bad dates? Catfish?
Yeah, kind of. No, because I don't do enough online dating to be catfished.
That's true. You did
Yeah,
say.
absolutely not. I could never. Oh, that freaks me out thinking about it. I went on a date with this sweet man, and it was like a first date, and I'm from Oklahoma. Girl, I could do In-N-Out burger. I am not bougie. I'm so laid back. In fact, I love In-N-Out. I might go get it after this. Like, it's one of my favorite joys in life. I always say it's like if I was going to the electric chair, like I'm going to get In-N-Out
last
burger. That's my
supper.
last meal is In-N-Out burger, animal style, add chopped chilies with a cherry Coke. I'm easy, and this guy takes me to this steak dinner, which was really lovely. Like I love steak, and it was just he was like trying so hard, I think maybe to impress me, that he was like so nervous and like kind of got emotional. And like one drink in, he's really emotional, and I was like, oh, wow, shit. Like, and I don't want him to see this and like know I'm talking about him, but it was very like uncomfortable, and it's like, oh no, like I felt bad.
Did he cry?
Oh, no.
Oh,
On
he's
the
going to know
first
it's him for
date?
sure if he sees it.
I'm gonna block him. Now I have to block him on every social media platform.
Sorry, guy.
But that takes
Well, now that I'm going to block him, so I agree to go to
Dad.
a second dinner with him after he cries at the first dinner. I was like, okay, maybe he's got some childhood trauma, don't we all, right? Whatever. I'm forgiving. He's tall and handsome. We'll give it a go. I met him in my neighborhood. I was walking my dog. Oh, it was crazy. That was a wild story. He's very blue collar, very tall, like country boy. And I was like, okay, cool. So he cries the first dinner, and I was like, oh, God. So then he asked me to do a second dinner, and we actually share I have to block him now. We share a birthday. Like, what are the odds? Like, actual same birthday but different year. I'm like 10 years older. So we share a birthday, and he's like, let's go to dinner for our birthdays. And I was like, ugh, okay. I was like, not on our birthdays, though. It was like another day, like a week later. So we go to dinner, steakhouse again. I was like, we don't have to do this. Like, we could go get tacos. Like, this is too much. He had bought me diamond earrings.
What?
I was like, this feels like love bombing. This feels like a lot.
On the second date?
He did.
Dang, I like.
Yeah. Wow. And I was like, well, I got you some shirts from Carhartt. And I wasn't even going to get him a gift, but he had mentioned, I have something for you for your birthday. And then I was like, well, I can't show up empty-handed. So I went to the Bass Pro Shop, and I got him some Carhartt shirts because I knew he'd appreciate it. Like, it was a useful gift. And he had fucking diamond earrings.
What did you say?
I was like, wow.
Real diamonds?
Real, from the Cage jeweler.
Oh my God.
I called my friends, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, do I keep these? And then, like, I don't want him to think, like, lead him on and think that, like, that was a good idea, but I also don't want to hurt his feelings. And he ended up saying, like, he, like, kind of fixed it. He was just like, well, I don't want you to feel, like, weird or uncomfortable about it. It's a birthday gift. But I was like, oh, it's still kind of a lot. Like, this is, like, our second time, like, hanging out.
Yeah. Did you give him, like, any indication on the first date? Like,
girl,
there was no.
No. I even told him, I was like, listen, I am here for a good time. Not a long time.
Maybe he wanted a kiss. Isn't that their slogan?
Every kiss begins with K. They're nice diamond earrings. So I went back and forth for a couple days. I was like, should I give them back? And then I was like, he's a really nice guy. I think he's very intentional, just because we don't align. And I had the conversation with him. I was like, hey, I appreciate everything you've done. You're so sweet. However, and then X, Y, and Z. And I ended up keeping him, and I was like, oh gosh, I still even feel weird about it. And we're fine now. He lives in my neighborhood. He's had like 12 girlfriends since, and this was like 6 months ago. So he's doing fine.
Doing just fine. But I do have to ask, what was he crying about, like, on the first date? Was it like, did his mother recently pass? Or, so it was something like that. Okay.
Yeah. It was like a horrible story. Like, not even like super recently, mid-recently. It was something like super tragic. And then it like spiraled into like kind of like a tragic like childhood. And just like a lot of things I probably, like, not to like even be funny on this, but like things you probably shouldn't dig into like on the first date. Like, everybody has their childhood stuff, but first date, I just don't know. Like, I feel like that's just getting to know each other, like the light stuff. And then like later on, maybe you get into like the deeper stuff. Cause I for sure want someone to share those things with me. Like, that's part of who we are and what makes us,
I mean, it's courageous of him to cry on the first date, to feel comfortable crying, but that makes you think, if he's crying on the first date, is he going to cry often?
It was and it turned, yes, it turned into that.
Well, I think it sounds like he needs like a therapist,
for
not
sure.
a girlfriend
for
at this
sure.
point. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I recommended it multiple
therapy
times
first, and then start dating.
He's got now that he's blocked, he's going to be blocked after this. He's got like crazy baby mama drama with an ex-wife who's significantly younger than myself and even younger than him. There was like a lot of drama with that, and like he's telling me all about it, and this is all like trauma dump. And I was like, so I think you should seek therapy, like in the nicest way possible. Like, I seek therapy. I think we all do. Like, it's, if we all should at least. Like, doesn't necessarily need to be a negative thing. Like, it's like powerful and helpful so that you don't trauma dump on a date.
On a first date.
On a first date, yeah.
Well, even like the second date, it was like a birthday dinner. He got into like some deep shit again, and I was like,
Again?
maybe you shouldn't
Oh
be
my
drinking
God.
on dates.
Yeah.
Are you on the Facebook groups? Are we dating the same
No,
guy?
but I have friends that are.
I wonder if he's on there. He almost
I'll
has
ask one
to
of my
be
friends.
if he dates around that much. I feel like he has to be.
I don't know. He's not. His social media presence is so small. He's not like super active on like Instagram, or like I don't even think he has a TikTok. So I don't even know how he's meeting these women. I mean, I know. Actually, I got a lot of lore last night from my neighbor. It's like the neighborhood lore. I got a lot of lore about that. He's got like a move-in girlfriend now, and it's the best friend of the ex-wife. And I was like,
oh my God. Drama.
this will go well.
Right.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
Neighborhood
I
drama.
have to block everyone now. I'm thinking of all these people. I'm like, oh God.
You're like, I have to move, actually.
I have to like, what is it when you're in
find a
the
different
witness
neighborhood.
program with the FBI? That's going to be me.
That's funny.
And that's just one small story. I have so many.
Are you ready for it?
But
I'm ready for it. The Keep More Minute, brought to you by Tactical Tax Strategies. They help you keep more in your wallet. We help you keep more in your relationship. We have a listener question. Okay. What do you ladies think of a guy that I had to give a ride home after our first date? He Ubered to the date spot, which is fine, and I completely expected him to Uber himself home at the end of the night. So I was completely caught off guard when he asked for a ride. I froze in the moment and just agreed, but it kind of gave me the ick. Am I overreacting?
No.
I think that's weird, and I also think it's dangerous.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I don't like that at all.
No.
Getting in her car alone together on the first date, who knows if he's going to pull out a gun or, you know?
Yeah. People are
It's
weird.
a no for me.
And that he
It's a
put
no
her
for me,
in
too.
that
no for
situ- I
me.
agree.
Yeah.
And the fact that he put her in that situation, just Uber it.
That's uncomfortable. Yeah, he
It's
put her.
uncomfortable.
He
He
put her.
did.
He had the capability to Uber home, and he made a choice to make her uncomfortable and say, "Can I get a ride?" Ew, no.
Yeah.
I agree.
Inappropriate.
Next. So I saw this TikTok, top states with the most attractive women. Did you see this?
Yeah.
What states do you think
I'm not sure.
are
if
voted
I
to
saw
have
Oh,
the
I've
most-
seen that.
You've seen that? So number 5 was Georgia. Kind of makes sense. Georgia
Southern
Peaches,
Bells.
Southern Bells.
Yeah, definitely.
New
Then
York.
for Illinois, I do know Chicago
Chicago.
girls, right? I know my husband loves Chicago girls because they're more natural, you know. 3 was Pennsylvania. What's in Pennsylvania?
The Amish are there.
Oh,
The Amish are there, but I don't know if that's. I don't think that's a.
I don't know. Yeah, I thought that was
girls
kind of weird.
there?
2, New York. I can see that. It's
Yeah.
like fashion central of the U.S. And number 1 was guess.
It's Arizona.
Arizona, baby.
Yeah.
Scottsdale, yeah.
For sure, I've heard that.
I do know that everyone thinks that Scottsdale has the most beautiful women. But then, so I was like questioning some of these. So I did my own research, like on other websites, and it was slightly different. California, I expected California to be on there. Why? Fitness culture is huge there. Year-round sound means constant glow season. Beauty industry, proximity to Los Angeles. But is it natural beauty there? Are there a lot of? Is it natural beauty there in LA?
I think it depends on like where you are.
Yeah, that's true.
This is like the same as Scottsdale.
But I was
It's
going to
very
say
the
you
same.
could say the same thing about
Oh,
Scottsdale.
100%.
LA and
yeah.
Scottsdale are right here. But then if you go to like San Diego or something like that, I would say there's probably a lot more like natural
true.
beauty there. And then probably other parts of
Like San
Arizona as
Francisco,
well.
maybe.
For sure.
Texas, big hair, big confidence effect. Why it gets mentioned, because big pageant culture there apparently. Strong glam scene in Dallas and Houston, and the Southern charm effect.
A lot of old money and
Yeah.
oil.
New York, the cool girl capital. Why it ranks style diversity, fast-paced lifestyle, and fashion-forward influence. Florida. That makes sense, like Miami. The beach body blueprint, why it's always in the conversation because of the swimwear culture, Latin influence in Miami, party energy. And then this website also said, Arizona, the sun-kissed socialite. If you're in Scottsdale, this is your moment. Why it's rising, because fitness and filler culture, influencer density. I know a lot of big influencers live here, huh?
Yes.
And polished desert glam in Scottsdale. But why do a lot of influencers live here? Is it the weather, or like why do a lot of people move here?
I don't know. I think the weather.
Yeah.
The weather, I think the proximity to California,
that's true.
Vegas, like it's like a good central
It's a
hub
hub.
to
Yeah.
getting anywhere West Coast, I think very like quickly.
That's true. We're close to LA, but without the
Right.
California prices.
Right, exactly.
That makes sense.
Exactly.
And then the other was Colorado, the natural glow up. Why it surprises people. Outdoor lifestyle, athletic build, minimalist beauty vibe is effortless, the new hot. And then another one that kept popping up was Massachusetts, classic and composed. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. Where's your favorite place to go on a first date? Are you a dinner girl? Are you an activity girl?
I don't love the dinner commitment, but I guess it would depend like how well I know this person. Like if it's like if I were meeting them off of a dating app, I would probably opt for like maybe a drink to see like how it goes. I'm not even opposed to like a coffee. Like some girls are like, absolutely not. They got to take me to dinner on the first date. Like that's not me at all. I'd be fine to like coffee. Probably not a hike. I did that one time. Like back like 4 or 5 years ago, I tried Hinge one time. Probably gonna block this guy too. He still follows my socials. Nice guy. I don't have any bad stories about him. But it was like too much of a commitment. And there's no escaping. Plus, it's a little dangerous.
I was going to say, isn't it kind of dangerous?
Danger factor. And then it's like, if you guys just don't like align or connect, then that's a long time to be out hiking. So yeah, I did. I forgot I did that. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. And I was like, let's go on a hike. What could possibly go wrong? And he was fine. Like he was a nice guy. We just didn't like connect.
Did you go on a hike though that was like secluded?
It was kind of far out west. Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, but I brought friends. Like it was like a friend group. So it wasn't just me and him. Like there was like a couple people. I brought my friend and then the guy she was seeing at the time. So it wasn't like 48 hours type. Jill goes missing on a hike. That happens. It happens. You gotta be careful. So no, I don't need like a bougie fancy dinner on like a first date. In fact, I get like weird and a little bit uncomfortable because then there's like expectations. Well, I spent all this money, I did all this, so what are you gonna do? I'd much rather like, let's get a coffee, like let's I don't know.
So you mentioned you love to travel. Have you ever been newly dating a guy, you go on a trip and that was the deal breaker because they had different travel styles? They say that traveling together can make or break a relationship. Like if you like to sleep in and he likes to wake up at 5 a.m. to...
Yeah, that's actually so funny you said that. I'm not dating this man. He's a longtime friend. And we went on a trip together. He knew that I had a very busy like work season. Like we've been friends for like 15 years. And he was like, do you want to go on a trip to Mexico and like just relax for a couple days? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And I've never traveled with this person before. We've been friends, but like never in the same city. So it's like kind of going with like a stranger-ish. Like I know him, but kind of a stranger. So I didn't know like his like wake up routine. Like does he do anything like weird? Like I didn't know anything. So we go on this trip and I had a great time. It was lovely. So that's like my one and only positive experience.
I was
like
thinking it was going to go the other way.
No, it was great. I was like a princess. He put me in my feminine, which I'm always in my masculine because I have 75 jobs. So I'm always like, I'll pay for it. I'll do this because it's like I'm just in my masculine. So it reminded me that I am looking for a man to put me back in my feminine. So it was nice to be like treated like a queen, and like he was just doing all like the boyfriendy things, which I really liked. But I've never actually gone on a trip besides this individual. I've never gone on a trip with somebody I wasn't actually fully in a relationship with. So the last time was with an ex-boyfriend, and we went snowboarding in Colorado. So other than that.
Is this friend not someone that you're interested in romantically?
It's a great question. My sister was asking me. He's got everything on paper. I'm going to have to block him too.
You're going to have to go through your whole following, your whole friends list.
No, he's great. He's wonderful. He's really great. We just live in very different worlds. So I think it goes back to, would we align on the day-to-day?
How so?
He's a finance bro.
So what's wrong with that?
I am not a finance bro. I feel like I'm in like the more like, I'm dumb. I have so many jobs and I should like work smarter, not harder. But he's just very, and like, I feel like he needs like a golf course wifey. He could find like a little Scottsdale wifey, like little petite and cute. And I'm covered in tattoos, and I just don't know if I fit the aesthetic of his world. And this could just be me in my own head, but I just don't fit the finance bro world at all.
Has he expressed interest in you?
Yeah, but I don't know, like, so we haven't talked about the trip since we went on the trip as far as like, would we ever consider dating?
He never made a move on you? Ooh, he did. Wait.
Well. Well, we were in Mexico for a couple days. Did you share a room?
Okay, so it's, I see.
Did we get nude?
That's hilarious. So was there chemistry there when you guys... Like,
yeah, he's handsome. He's a handsome guy. He's handsome. He's tall. I just think
sounds like you're talking yourself out of it.
A little bit, because I just don't see how our day-to-day would like align.
Because would you have to move to a different city?
Yes, he's he was in Southern California, which would have been probably an easy sell for me. I would have been like, okay, twist my arm. But now he just moved to Chicago, which I actually love Chicago. Great city. It's his world is like the upper elite of like the private equities and all the things, and I could
see you fitting in. I mean, you're very well spoken, you're intelligent.
I work with security guards all day. I am like, I just don't know. Yeah, I'm very intelligent. It's not that. Like, I feel like I'm very intelligent. I feel like I can be very classy.
You seem very versatile. You can hang out with the country people and go line dancing, but you can go snowboarding. You can travel to these,
It's true.
International places.
I do feel like I'm a chameleon in a lot of ways. I just don't know. I think of like the long term. I think he would be a great father. I think he'd be a great partner. He values family. There's a lot of like really great things. I just don't know about like the day to day. I think we have a lot in common. Like we love talking about travels and all these things. It would boil down to, we've never even lived in the same city at one time. So I think I would need to see like the day to day.
Well, and finance bros get a bad rap too. Have you seen like the TikToks and stuff? They're a little bit known for being fuckboys.
Oh, they really? I know nothing about that, huh?
Yeah, it's just like, it's a world I've never dabbled in.
Because they have a lot of money?
Well, kind of, and I think that they even if they don't have a lot of money, because they are around money, they feel like they're entitled to act like they have a lot of money.
And because they probably look very dapper every day in the suit and the tie and hanging out at nice restaurants with clients.
And like happy hours every day.
Yeah.
And I think it's easy for them to meet people and easy for them to meet girls. The reels and stuff are really, they're like funny and cheeky and like meant to be satire. But I think that like every post, right, is like based off of reality.
Right.
Like it might be exaggerated, but it's still based off of reality.
I will say in the scheme of things, like on the scale of finance bro, like he's like one of like probably the best one like I've ever met as far as like very well balanced, very down to earth. Like, so he is around like a lot of people with like very great wealth and like very like a lot of power and really prominent positions. I will say he's very he's still from the Midwest, and so he's very like those, you know, those values and like the morals, and he's pretty good in that sense. I don't know if I wouldn't call him, I know plenty of fuckboys. I wouldn't put him in that category. Just like I think the day-to-day life with him, like would we align in that sense? Like I just don't know.
Now it's time for the celebrity cut where we marinate in the juices of the celebrities. Did you guys see that Tara Woodcox, that influencer that did that travel hack video that now she's being sued?
No, what was the
So
hack?
my
I
God,
think
guys.
I
So she
know.
did this travel hack. If you're in a hotel and you don't have any clean underwear, use the coffee pot, it's like a Keurig, to put your dirty underwear in there, and then the steaming hot water will go through and clean it, and then you blow dry them, right? She posts this, and people are just disgusted and mortified. This is why I never use coffee pots in hotels. People recognize the hotel, so now when they're staying there, they're demanding brand new coffee pots.
Ew.
So now the hotel is suing her for millions of dollars.
I heard that. The
My
hotel is
God.
suing her. I heard that.
She deserves that.
She
Who
does.
puts panties in a coffee machine? That's
Disgusting.
weird.
That's disgusting.
And then she came up saying, "Oh, I was just joking. I didn't think
That's-
people would, take me serious." And she wasn't joking at all. Like,
That's
if you watch,
disgusting.
it's disgusting.
Like if you're gonna do that, like I would not. Just like why have you not packed 50 pair of underwear like any normal person would? Like we
Right?
always pack like a ridiculous amount. So why are
Right?
you needing to wash them to begin with? And second, like do it in like the bathtub if you're gonna be weird like that.
Or the sink. That's
Or
what
the
the sink's
sink.
there for.
Also, travel hack, sink suds. Hello.
Right.
Like they literally make little packets of laundry detergent that you can buy for that exact purpose. Like they're travel sized. They're like this big. That is the travel hack.
And
It's
is
like
it-
order sink suds off of Amazon.
And isn't it easier to get like a bar of soap with your underwear, do that, rather than to like stuff it inside the like coffee pod? And that just sounds.
And I'm a coffee person. I was disgusted. I was literally in this hotel like a week ago drinking coffee before this whole thing came out, and I was like, somebody's
what-
draw's probably been in here.
You know what's funny is I
so
always make coffee in the
gross.
hotel room.
Always.
And I called my sister and told her about this. And she's like, I never drink coffee in hotels for this reason. I've heard horror
So many
stories.
people
I
say
never
that
do
now.
it.
So many people say, and I'm like, I always do.
I've
Gross.
never not drank
Right?
coffee.
I'm the same. And
in
now
the
I don't
hotel
think I
room.
will ever again. Just
I'm
go
only gonna think
downstairs.
about somebody's dirty underwear.
That's
has been in there.
gross.
That's
Freaking
disgusting.
disgusting. So now we're going to get to know you with Zoyo, sponsored by Zoyo, your neighborhood yogurt. Rapid fire questions. What is your favorite body part on a guy?
Face.
Face. Craziest thing you've done to impress a date?
Oh, rapid fire. Oh no.
Have you done anything extravagant or someone you were
no.
dating? Have you done anything romantic?
I mean, I used to fly across the country once a month for my ex-boyfriend, and he did not shit really in return. But there's that. That's pretty extravagant and extreme.
What should someone not do on a first date?
Cry.
Where should someone not take you on a first date?
I don't know. Maybe a movie, because I might fall asleep. I like movies. I do. It's not that I'm against movies. It's just I go to bed kind of early because I'm a grandma and I'll probably fall asleep.
This isn't a rapid fire question, but do you approach a guy, like if you see someone that you
yeah.
think you do, do you have a
yeah.
line?
9 times out of 10, I'll approach a guy. Not necessarily.
What do you say?
Just, hey.
That's awesome that you have the
Hey.
confidence, because I know a lot of women don't have that confidence. So.
Yeah. I'll
But
for sure approach a guy.
why let that opportunity pass you by and
Yeah.
regret it? Is watching porn considered cheating?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's cheating. I think it just unlocks some unrealistic expectations. So I think I don't know if there's a healthy relationship with porn, but I think if you can separate reality from porn, like that's not realistic, and it's unfair if you're fantasizing about somebody that your partner doesn't look like, it's like, I don't know. I'm not saying that's cheating, but I think that's a really like gray area.
Mm-hmm. Before you're intimate, is it appropriate to ask your date how many people they've been with?
No.
Is it acceptable to have sex on a first date?
Sure.
Should you disclose mental health issues early on in a relationship?
Probably. Probably. I would probably want to know if you're bipolar. I'll probably figure it out. Let's be honest. We'll probably figure it out real quick.
Do you have any special or unique talents that not many people know about? Things you don't tell many people?
I don't think so.
No?
I mean, I'm pretty transparent. I don't really if I have a private life, I don't really post, I'll post a lot of stuff, what I want people to see, but I don't really have a private life that people don't know about. I'm pretty transparent. I have a rescue pit bull. I love to travel. I love to snowboard. I love to go to the gym. I love to work out. So I don't have any hidden.
Do you get hit on at the gym a lot?
No, because I don't really smile a lot at the gym. So everyone's grumpy. I feel you should smile more. Whatever. People won't really approach me. One, I haven't worked out by myself in a while. I have a little girl gang that I go work out with. But I would say historically, no, because I don't give a very approachable look, and that's not intentional. I have one of those faces, the whole resting bitch face. If I'm not smiling, people are what's wrong? What's wrong with you? Are you grumpy? Are you mad? And I'm no, just my face.
Thank you so much for joining us this week at the Meat Market, and thank you so much, Jill. If you want to snag a date with Jill, go to any of our social media platforms at Meat Market Podcast and send us a DM. And thank you to our sponsor, Tactical Tax Strategies. If you want to save more money this tax season and keep more of it in your own wallet, you need to go to Tactical Tax Strategies. We'll see you next week at the Meat Market. Oh my God, I just totally got catfished. He looks absolutely nothing like his picture.
So I found out the guy that I've been dating is married with kids. His wife just reached out to me.